Hey, this is Nicole Kelly, host of Loud and Proud. Thanks for listening to the following broadcast on Public House Media.
What's up, everybody? This is Christian Heimel, host of Press Row here on Public House Media. Thanks for listening to the following broadcast on Public House Media. Once you're done with this episode, I hope you'll come check out my show, Press Row, where we talk about the biggest issues in sports with the analysts, experts, and reporters who cover them. No nonsense, hard-hitting interviews on the sports topics you're talking about. A new show comes out every single Thursday. And don't forget to subscribe on iTunes so you never miss an episode of Press Row. Thanks again for checking out the following broadcast on Public House Media.
Good evening, everybody.
Hey guys.
Coffee with Keith
and Katie on Public House Media.
We have our coffee with us. Hope you have your coffee with you. It is a gorgeous night on Chicago's north side. Actually, it's not. It's been raining all day. But
I've been inside all day, so it's been lovely.
It's nice and warm here. And hopefully you are in a nice, warm, and cozy place as well. So
Should we get right into it?
Let's get right into it. Hope everybody had a good weekend. I don't think we had a game to review.
We did not. Hopefully some of you had a good 3-day weekend. Hopefully.
Yeah, because President's Day was yesterday. So Katie has some very strong feelings about President's Day.
I thought we both did. I thought we shared these feelings. Did I just say them loudly and expected you to agree with me?
Yeah.
Yeah. I get so excited I just draw you in with me. I get President's Day. Understand the point of it.
Sorry.
Oh my god. I don't understand schools taking the day off.
For President's Day.
For President's Day. Let's keep the kids at home playing video games rather than taking the opportunity to teach them about presidents. Same with Columbus Day. What? Why are you...
They get off on Columbus Day?
I think so.
I don't know.
MLK Day.
I get that.
I get why we take it off, but I feel like, at least for schools, it would be time better spent in the classroom. In Chicago, they take off for everything. I think they take off for Groundhog's Day. I swear to God, they have the stupidest things, and that's why they go to school until July. Which they do.
Yeah, I don't think it's about the kids having school. I think that's just a byproduct of it being a holiday. So they're going to give the teachers off, so the kids don't have school. I think the kids not having school is probably a couple decisions down the run of why kids actually get off for President's Day.
I think it's a huge thing.
Yeah.
I think it's stupid.
So you think, and it's because you think that kids should spend more time in school learning about the presidents,
yeah,
rather than just giving kids a day off just for the heck of it.
Right.
Okay.
That's what I think.
I can get behind that. I don't think it's all about kids having off from school.
It is!
A lot of people had off from work yesterday. The trains were.
Federal employees are off work.
A lot of people were off.
You didn't get off
By
work,
golly, I didn't get off work. I didn't get off work for Martin Luther King Day either.
I didn't either.
I actually called people yesterday thinking like it's a work day. It's a Monday. I'm going to call people to get some work done.
And they went there.
And nobody's answering the phone. Why? I had to remind myself like 5 times yesterday it was President's Day. By golly. It's not a cool holiday if I don't get off, too.
There you go. Here it is. Double standard. I am all for it if I get the day off.
If it's a day that Katie normally has to work,
if I get the day off,
and she gets the day off,
yes,
it's a great holiday.
We'll keep it. If it's only the kids and some federal employees.
Billy Hinton.
Keep him in school. Billy!
You're a teacher.
Attention, Mr. Fuzzyface.
Let us know. Stop bumping it, Mr. Fuzzyface. You're being rude.
He's gonna knock the phone right off our stand.
Oh, darn it. You're one bad decision away from getting returned.
Kitty!
Just joking. I like our kitty. He's right here in front of the camera, and now he's trying to bite my hand.
Alright, moving on from the rant, because we could be here all day.
Could be here all day. But let's, so that's our thoughts about it. Katie thinks that kids should be in school to learn about the presidents. I don't think it's all about the kids having off from school. And we're both definitely for any holiday that gets us both off of work.
Yes.
But I didn't get off of work from yesterday, so you know what? The holiday sucks.
Yeah! What?
Alright.
Okay, so rather than make this just a rant, we decided to do some trivia.
Fun trivia. We're going to do presidential trivia today. And so, and the way we're going to do it the ways of HQ. If you're not familiar with the game, it's a game that, stupid, only people that own an iPhone can play it.
Oh.
Only iPhone people can play it.
Let's make the Apple people even more elusive.
Right, because I'm a trivia guy, and my friends, they told me, hey, this HQ game, you would probably like it. I said, great. And I tried to download the app. I'm like, what the heck? Can't play it because I don't have an iPhone.
So dumb.
I guess I'm just one of those people. If you don't have an iPhone, well, you don't have an iPhone. I guess I'm in that group. Anyways.
That's a different rant.
Anyways.
It's a different day.
So we found a couple of questions online. Kitty and I, we're not going to quiz each other. We're going to answer the questions as a team. We're going to do 12 questions, and we're going to give ourselves 10 seconds to answer the question. Share along with us. See how you do. I'm going to bring these questions up on the phone.
We have 2 phones.
We have 2 phones. Katie has a phone, and I have a phone. What?
Look at us.
And I'm so old, I can remember a day when having a phone, in my own phone in my room was like a big deal.
I remember asking for a wireless phone for Christmas. Not a wireless cell phone.
Just a wireless
just
phone.
Just a landline that was pretty colors and wasn't attached to a cord.
Crazy.
Oh my god.
Nothing seemed to have changed for like 30 years, and then everything changes in 6 months. It's crazy. We're living in a great time. Anyways,
we're getting off track again.
Time to start. 12 questions, 10 seconds apiece. I have stop clock on my phone, a stopwatch on my phone, and so we're going to time it with here, and we're also going to do the questions. The questions are from some random website that specializes in presidential trivia. So, boom. Question number 1. Who was the only president to serve more than 2 terms? FDR. I know this one. You know this one.
FDR.
Franklin Delano Roosevelt.
You get it? Yeah!
Got it. It was Ulysses S. Grant, Theodore Roosevelt, Franklin D. Roosevelt, or George Washington.
George Washington could have.
Could he have?
He could have, but he told people he doesn't want it to be another kingdom that presidents should be limited.
All right, cool.
See, I stayed in school on President's Day and learned that.
I don't know if you stayed in school on President's Day. Next question. We answered that one too quick. We didn't give everybody else multiple choice. All right, next question.
Okay, go.
Who was the only president to serve 2 non-consecutive terms in the White House? Ronald Reagan, Theodore Roosevelt, Grover Cleveland, or Woodrow Wilson?
I know.
I know too.
You go.
Grover Cleveland.
Yeah.
Boom. Correct. Got to show you guys, or else you'd think these people are just bogus. Got that one. Got that one correct. All right. Next.
Very exciting.
Question. Got to restart the clock.
I don't think you need to do the clock.
Don't need to do the clock. Fine. We don't need to do the clock. Fine.
It's fine.
Who was the oldest elected president? Trump, Eisenhower, Reagan, or James Buchanan?
Ooh. I want to say Buchanan.
I want to say Ronald Reagan.
It wasn't Reagan.
It wasn't Reagan?
It's either Trump or Buchanan. I say Buchanan.
I say Reagan.
Click on one of them.
We'll go with Reagan.
Click.
Reagan. Donald Trump.
Oh, it
Shoot.
is Donald Trump.
70 years old. Wow.
Oh my God.
My goodness. Never too late. You can be whatever you want to be, even at 70 years old. Next question. I wonder who was the second youngest. The second oldest. Moving forward. So we're 2-1.
Yeah.
Who was the first president to live in the White House?
Ooh.
It's a good one.
Yeah.
Andrew Jackson, Thomas Jefferson, John Adams, or George Washington?
John Adams.
John Adams.
I
think it was
John
John Adams.
Click it.
Boom. Boom. Got it correct.
Yeah.
All right.
What?
3 for 4.
Yeah.
Who was the first president born outside the contiguous United States?
I think we know that one.
Benjamin Harrison, Franklin Pierce, Barack Obama, William Howard Taft.
Obama.
Barack Obama, born in Hawaii. Or, depending on who you ask, Kenya.
Kenya, perhaps. If you ask the oldest president ever elected.
We're correct. Boom.
Yay!
All right. Moving forward. Before the 12th Amendment was passed in 1804, how was the vice president determined? Presidential candidate receiving the second largest number of electoral votes. The president and vice president were voted on separately, appointed by the president, and there was no official vice presidents before 1904.
I know.
1904. The presidential candidate receiving the second largest number of votes,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So we'd have it. So we'd have Trump, and then Hillary would be the vice president.
American.
Correct. Boom.
Oh.
All right. 5 for 6.
Woohoo.
We're killing it.
Yeah.
Which U.S. president signed the treaty to purchase Alaska from Russia?
Ooh.
Andrew Jackson, Andrew Johnson, Ulysses S. Grant, James Buchanan.
I think it's Andrew Jackson. I feel like he's the one who started our country on the path to ruin.
On the path to ruin.
The path to ruin.
Alaska was a bad option.
Andrew Jackson was a bad option.
All right, we'll go with Andrew Jackson. I'm a little uncertain for this one, so we'll go with Andrew Jackson.
Let's do it. Oh,
Andrew Johnson.
And I got the Andrews mixed up.
Yeah, just so we're not showing all the correct ones. Boom, incorrect right there. All right, next one. Question number 8.
Do it.
We're 5 and 2 so far.
Yeah.
Who's the first president to appear on TV?
Oh, I know.
JFK, Dwight D. Eisenhower, Harry S. Truman, or FDR?
Or maybe I don't. I really think
Well, it wasn't Kennedy.
It was not Kennedy. I think it was FDR.
FDR.
I think after Pearl Harbor.
Okay. He was in a wheelchair, though. Was he on TV as president in a wheelchair?
Propped him up.
FDR. Sounds good. Boom! Got it. All right. There we go. You didn't even see that one. Who was the first president to be impeached? Bill Clinton, Andrew Johnson, Calvin Coolidge, Richard Nixon. Nixon didn't get impeached. Nixon just quit, right?
Yes, he resigned. I think he resigned. I think it's Coolidge.
And Bill Clinton can't be the first one.
He wasn't impeached.
He was impeached. He wasn't kicked out of there's a difference between being impeached and getting kicked out of the White House.
I don't think he was impeached.
Bill Clinton was impeached. I don't know. Calvin Coolidge?
Calvin Coolidge.
We'll go with that. We'll go with Calvin Coolidge. Andrew Johnson.
This Andrew
Golly.
Johnson guy. He's the worst.
Oh, darn it.
He bought Alaska and...
Alright, we missed 3. We missed
Mr.
3.
Fuzzy Face, you can't keep rocking.
Stop
sand.
rocking the boat, Mr.
You
Fuzzy
can't
Face.
do it.
Next question. Alright, question number 10.
Last one.
No, we have 12.
Oh.
Who was the only unanimously elected president by the Electoral College? FDR, Reagan, George Washington, JFK.
Washington.
George Washington?
George Washington.
Katie is all about
Yeah.
George Washington. Correct. All right, go through these ones quick. Who was the first president to appoint an African American to the Supreme Court?
Ooh, I know
JFK,
this
Lyndon Johnson, George H.W. Bush, or Bill Clinton, George H.W. Bush?
one.
No?
Lyndon Johnson.
Lyndon Johnson? Really? Lyndon
I was very surprised by it.
Were you? He's a Democrat.
Yes, but he didn't seem like a nice guy.
Lyndon Johnson.
Boom.
Boom. He had JFK killed. I don't know. It's a conspiracy theory. All right, last question. Bum, ba, ba, bum. We could go 9-3.
Or 8 and 4.
Or 8-4.
Let's do it.
Prior to the Capitol building in Washington, D.C., where were the presidential inaugurations held?
I know.
Faneuil Hall in Boston, Independence Hall in Philadelphia, Monticello in Charlottesville, Virginia, or Federal Hall in New York?
I know.
Faneuil Hall in Boston.
Federal Hall in New York.
Okay, let's see. Golly, Katie's right. She's got it.
Yeah.
I would say we got 9 for 12. I would say in that Katie carried us on that one. Alone, I probably would have gotten, 50%? 6 for 12, maybe?
It doesn't matter.
I don't know.
'Cause
We
we're
were a team.
Ah, we're
Teamwork.
adorable. Oh.
Isn't it special? All right.
All right.
Gonna end the show the only way we know how. But first,
First, we have big news,
we have big news.
Really important.
Show is moving days and times.
We're moving up in the world, guys.
I don't know, really moving up, just as a lateral move, I
It will
guess.
be earlier and sooner in the week.
Primetime Mondays,
What?
7:30
7:30
on Mondays,
Mondays
is
and
the new
Thursdays.
is the new showtime on Mondays and Thursdays. Monday and Thursday, 7:30. Not as late in the evening.
Yes.
Come check us out. Different days.
Starting
We
next
know-
week.
Yep, starting
Week
next
from
week.
Yesterday.
So this Friday will be our last Friday show.
Yeah.
But don't be sad because there's Mr. Fuzzy Face getting in the way of the camera.
Yay, Thank you.
What are you doing with
Unbelievable.
yourself? Come on!
He has to be in the spotlight
My
all the time.
God.
It's ridiculous.
So you'll catch us on Friday for the last show, but then right away on Monday,
Boom.
boom, at you again. All right, Mondays, Fridays,
Gonna be great.
7:30. We'll remind you again.
Mondays and Thursdays.
Mondays and Thursdays. Shoot,
I'm going to stay in charge of the time because...
I've been off today. I started with scratching my nose on camera. I yawned on camera.
Oh my god.
My goodness.
It's just been a rough day.
The show has ran off the rails.
It
real
really
quick.
did.
All right.
Even before.
Name of the game is NFL or NBA.
Or humiliate Katie.
Favorite game? It's been a popular
My
one.
favorite game.
So I wrote them down. I actually looked them up rather than just off the top of my head today because I felt that I was not giving this the respect that it deserved, and Katie was doing pretty well too. So, figured, you know what, we gotta put more time into this. So, number 1, Kemba Walker.
Has to be basketball. NFL. NBA.
She don't even know. The name of the game is NFL or NBA. Usually because she doesn't know what player plays in the NFL or NBA. She doesn't know what sport the NBA is.
NBA.
Correct.
Yes.
All right.
That was all in the first name.
1 for 1.
First name, I knew that one.
There are no football players named Kemba, huh?
Nope. Not a single one.
Fair enough.
They just can't be.
Victor Oladipo, number 2.
Victor Oladipo. NFL.
Wrong.
Oh! MLB?
NBA.
NBA. Last time he threw in an MLB to try to catch me off guard. But he used Chris Bryant, so I got it.
Well, I knew she would get Chris Bryant, and it's her team. All right. Last but not least, LaMarcus Aldridge.
I know that name, so it must be NFL.
NBA.
Oh, why do I know his name?
He's a famous NBA player.
Doesn't explain.
What do they all have in common?
Ooh. Did they all play in the NBA?
Yeah.
They were all in the All-Star game.
Correct.
Oh!
They were all reserves in the All-Star game.
What does that mean?
Means that they all came off the bench in the All-Star game.
Oh.
I believe they were all on Team LeBron. Maybe.
That was the name of the team? Or
Yeah.
that's just what we decided to call it?
Yeah, Team LeBron and Team Curry, I think, and LeBron and Curry, they were the captains, and then they picked which guys they wanted.
Oh.
Kind of like, playground rules.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Anyways, yeah, good way to end it off.
Yeah.
Everybody.
This has been our last Tuesday episode.
My gosh. All right. Well, everybody have a great week.
Yes.
And we will see you again on Friday at 8:30 for our last Friday 8:30 show.
Last one.
For more Coffee with Keith.
And Katie on Public House Media.
Take care. Have a great night. See you later.
Bye, guys.